So right before he died in 1948, Smith Wigglesworth prophesied to a small group of ministers, George Stormont being there, and the prophecy went like this, and I'll paraphrase what's on the sheet. Smith Wigglesworth caught up in a vision. He said, I see coming to America when I die, and it will be shortly after I die. I won't live to see it, but after I go home, he said, a great healing revival will come to the United States of America. He died in 48. God raised up certain men and women, tent ministry, and guess what? 1948, a healing revival broke out in America. And in tents all across the land, churches all across the land, you could walk in those tents and get healed. You could be healed. Supernatural signs and wonders. And God supernaturally lifted off the table of showbread the word of power, and God put His power on display and demonstration in that healing revival. And that's what Smith Wigglesworth prophesied. He said it will be such as America's never seen. There were people that went, and Oral Roberts would always say when he was ready to cast out devils, he said, everybody in here, bow your heads reverent. If you bow your head and be reverent, I'll take full responsibility for you. If you're not reverent, I can't take responsibility for you. Bow your head. What I'm about to do is dangerous if you're not a believer. If you'll bow your head, I'll take full responsibility for you. And he would cast out devils, and the sick were healed. And some of those amazing miracles, what you heard about A.A. Allen and what you heard about Jack Coe and Oral Roberts and Catherine Kuhlman, Smith Wigglesworth prophesied that, and that lasted for about 12 years. And then the glory of that healing revival lifted. Now Wigglesworth said it will last for a short period of time, and then he prophesied the second wave would come. And he said the second wave, God will pour out His Spirit upon denominational people and people that do not even know there be a Holy Ghost. And he said it will transcend all denominational lines. And out of nowhere, 1961, 2, 3, Demas Shakarian, Women's Aglow, Full Gospel Businessmen, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all these people in churches that didn't even know if there be a Holy Ghost, like the Catholic Church, the Episcopal Church, the Lutheran Church, they started receiving the Holy Ghost and started having basement prayer meetings and people getting filled left and right. It's called the charismatic renewal. Wigglesworth prophesied that. And then he said the last thing that came, he said, the last move of God in America will be a great outpouring that shall contain all three. He said it will be greater than the first three, but it will be a combination of the three, but it will be greater in every dimension. So he prophesied, he got 3 out of 4 right, so I've got a pretty good idea this next one's coming.